which I love. I
Three
think
sheriffs?
that's unfathomably based.
Dude, we saw one early with 4.
3 sheriffs that you rock up
Frost
with.
said in the playoff.
Frost
Said all the playoff teams in APAC weren't trying since they're all qualified. I would, all of them. I would say they're the only team that is doing that.
You also have to not get shot.
Exactly.
What I saw today. I think the Paper X maybe were playing a little bit different. NG were definitely trying. PRX were definitely trying. Paper X were trying to get their map a little bit better, testing stuff.
Still Havoc has been lurking.
I think he was just angry because he lost PRX, man. The coaches kind of hate each other. And also, just before he lost, they called a timeout at 12-4. Like, you're going to be angry.
How are they getting lurked on? After they had a lurker through A?
Lurks on lurks, and there's no chances there. I mean,
that is disgusting. He played it so well.
Last is known. Shandy doesn't know which way to look, man. Too many players in every single spot. Lev with a pistol round. It's honestly just absolutely flat out. They're here to win it. They got dinner plans.
Not happy with this one, though. Calm stole Icebox's ace.
Stole his ace. Again, he had 2 kills. Calm yourself. There were nice shots over towards the beginning. When you buy 3 sheriffs on the pistol round, you do have to be, shooting them, hitting the shots.
You have to be shooting them.
Dude,
yeah, here we go again. Aspas gets the outlaw out.
What is going on?
Yeah, it's okay. I deadlift sometimes. You're here now.
You excited for the Aspas Outlaw again?
No, because they're going mid, and this is kind of awkward for him. I don't, yeah. I'll give him pre-cope. He's not going to get anything this time. But it's unfortunate.
Right there. Yeah, difficult to get through, chew through. So with the eco, they just want to plant down at this point. Maybe if they get a kill, they'll be happy with it, but click to the corner.
God, another perfect cascade to slow them.
Yeah, Shandy just couldn't quite get himself onto the site, and now they
I mean, that was pretty nice, though.
Fucking kitchen. Go over another
yeah, that actually was nice.
Texas flanking them. Is he going to spot any guns poking over the edge? The turret sees the contact. Few to the body will do it. Dropping down Noswork, going for another repeat. Classic.
Yeah, that's the death they're allowed anymore.
Take him out.
Gio, thank you so much for the 6 months. Appreciate you. Thank you for the tier 1.
Space over towards A, and now Tex is down.
Yeah.
The alarm bot's not up. The nanoswarms aren't up.
Bomber's AFK in spawn. Only just starts playing again, but
they can get the plant here.
He's doing the reverse curry.
Let's go over the peak.
Plant money, love to see it.
Shocky.
Big win in the round from MW.
No shocky, okay, just a dart. Yeah, he does get the plant money.
That's what they're playing for.
Okay, solid.
Small
They
victories,
lost Sheriff, that's it.
That's what I like to see. Stay
I imagine
focused.
it probably got picked up here at the end. No one's going over for
Get your money
right
up,
now.
get your funny up.
Is that what you like to do? Because I think you've been a joke this entire last 2 years.
That's brutal.
Full process and everyone buying rifles, so that you can have some deaths in. Also, you get a bit of freedom to the people that have the rifles, so they can maybe scout out over towards areas. Anyway, see like 3-2 on attack. Yeah, it's basically just trying to make sure that your bonus round is as good as possible.
Wrong read as well.
FPX started it like 2 years ago. Well, to be fair, 3 years ago, but none of us really caught on until like 2 years.
All the killjoy util also given towards A, given that they have the stack there. Normally you have a molly thrown from the other side of the map.
Your man, thank you for the prime. Thank you for that. I appreciate you as well, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you for the prime. Oh boy.
Wrapping up, straight up the gut through mid. Taking all that space for them and more. Deep dart as well.
And calm.
More worries. Out from the side though, that's calm. It's a good
It's doable, and you got to start looking at Aspas as well. And he just saw this alarm bot go down, so he knows exactly where it is, and he has a smoke.
Yeah, just go for those standard plants as Shandy has done. Play the 4v4 in the post plant. Havoc hasn't put nanoswarms down onto the spike.
This is awkward for Shandy. Doesn't know which way to look as well. Gonna have to be bailed out. Shot darts from the back and the side. Out through, running it forwards. Quite tapping. They know they're not on it.
And Aspas smoked it off. And there's someone here close though. Dude, Havoc had the smoke.
Up onto the side as well. Cove has to get bursted. Mazzino already sticking. He's got half already. The bullets are doing it.
Oh my goodness.
At least half. Maybe a chance. He's low though. Only 9 half onto it. Sliders attacks as well. 3 bullets left. The time's running short.
Yeah, FURIA wants to get another kill. That's it.
Just alone and a snappy at the end, but
and they can go down with you as well, not too bad. Dude, I was a little bit worried where he started spamming this off. Shout out to Havoc.
They get
Havoc was
the
close
round,
enough.
but it cost them
I mean,
every weapon
just
that they
close
had coming
enough.
into it. And I'm concerned about the post
the smoke go out to cover the alarm bot.
Havoc was spraying there to break the cove. Didn't
Molly,
have time to go for the nanoswarms.
yeah, I thought he was going to go for the molly, but maybe they're scared that he's going to get half or something.
Looking messy.
I'll
anyway.
give you your own cope here, Josh, because he had a big job, actually. Icebox smoked his alarm bot on the flank, and he took him down, paying attention to the fact that that was a possibility.
Yeah, shout out, dude. That's why we like the tri-cast.
That's why he doesn't have anything pre-planned.
Hard to keep on top of everything in this game. Having 3 eyes or like 2 people that are kind of looking out for that is the one.
Icebox still with the outlaw as well.
Yeah, and of course, why not? They're going to be doing a weaker bite. He's holding it down over towards the B side now. FURIA.
They can't get through.
Yeah, setting aside over towards A. This high tide makes it very difficult. It's a cheeky wall. I'm pretty sure there's a gap in that one, but I'm not certain. Hunter's Fury off from the side. Any sort of connections would be beautiful, but I don't believe they got too much damage at all.
That Molly just had a random bounce top of the wall.
And around. Icebox time has been bored. He's back into the action and the fray. Flood is called out and away. They're through into the back of the site. MW.
Pop knives, maybe? It's,
Short one from him, Stinger in hand. He might be able to make the most of this one. Dash forward, Icebox
would be
again.
tempting. Yeah, I don't blame him. I would have been tempted.
Blade Storm. Phantom out, still a 2v2. Slide his time up. Drop! Icebox!
Yeah, I would have been doing the same here as well.
From a very tricky spot.
Okay. LEV stay alive money-wise. FURIA just realizing that they were, realizing
I think as soon as the
that if they decided to force into it, it would maybe snowball out of control. So they did a slow buy for this. I think LEV are the best Icebox team in the world. Icebox?
Those players so much.
Which I think, man, who's insane at Icebox?
Player to rotate from Leviathan. In fact, he was the only player on that A site, or the B site at the beginning
Maybe.
of the round. But because of that
I don't think who else has been dominant in
all
Icebox.
that harbor util.
Genji have been good at Icebox, yeah.
And then Icebox gets the first kill in the round on the site.
DRX are very good at Icebox.
Easy ult learn.
Their comp is annihilating people. I think that's more down to people not being able to play against their comp properly, though.
Same sort of setup end up
Yeah,
working
DRX
for
are
LEV on
good.
defense, where Icebox just holds down the B site, and they're happy to heavily stack the rest of the map. And FURIA plays into that. They don't want to go where Icebox
it comes his way out to the open there, still with the dash. MW going to be up and above.
It's a solid fast reposition as well.
Or at least attempting to. Still knows it's going to be one player watching for that angle here in that one, and that ult does have to be offloaded. Finally, Reckoning cleaves and clears the way
FURIA
through.
will
So
massively take this. This was great, yeah.
MW got in front of that high tide that allowed in the kill.
I like the reposition from Tex, and I like the bait from Mazzino as well. Like, there's a world where Tex is good for like 2 here, 2+.
You might not expect if you're FURIA, and they don't have that drone anymore.
He's got to make his mark.
Yeah, it's a good bait.
Beautiful.
I mean, they weren't ready for him, but that is an impressive reaction. 30 seconds now, double wall.
It does alert them to his positioning, but it's not really much they can do. FURIA slow to a
Dude, and this guy has a molly, and then his wall's going to be up in time. I mean, you just molly default now, right? And then wall up?
He's praying that it pulls some players away here, but LEV's still holding it down for now. Tiniest of differences though, players up and above, and King wasn't expecting it, not on top of 410. Needs to be a return of the fight. Mazzino, he's down, gone. Just down to Icebox.
Planted.
We've seen stranger things, listen. Make a go of things, but Dash fades away. So do most of the chances of the round.
Even? Oh man, FURIA will like this.
There. Able to get in. They had what?
FURIA so chill. Did they? I liked this whole round from them though. As much as Icebox is just can be an absolute mess sometimes. Like them going super aggro early, getting the ult out of them, chilling out, going back as well. Then re-hitting, and even here, they knew they were had this bit of map control in front of the wall once it went down. Had a good plan with it.
At that point, they'd already gotten 2 picks.
I think the
on
molly
player,
would have
so
wrecked them, but
Tex fell, those sorts of things you can start to.
Also gonna shout out the fact that Zand never wasted his wall at any point. Like until they fully, like he only used their wall once they fully committed to the plant and took map control.
Trying to keep the money down for Leviathan is going to be how you actually bring this into a game where they can take the lead here.
Yeah, I'm going to counter with the fear of God is in them.
Yeah,
you run at Icebox,
I wouldn't chase him either.
I don't blame him.
He's only 4-1 in this map, but if you look at
Right,
his
chance of
stats
FURIA
over the
to
whole
farm
series,
ults
it's scary
and money.
stuff. MW, though, this time is actually finding those opportunities to get picks. He found the opener onto Com, he got another really important one on Tex, and now he's looking to try to hunt Mazino.
Great reads right away. Drone seeing
Boy,
Mazino.
that shot was close.
And usually Icebox has been alone on this lane. Instead, now that he has the hero rifle, he pushed all the way up into
picked up.
attacker
We
side.
got res if they need it.
Never going to be calling for it. A lot of bodies to receive him now. Waiting for the second wave dart. Dash as well from MW. Clears out the yellow box. Wall up. This time the Nano Swarm's placed preemptively.
Oops.
Oh, gosh. Come on, Shandy. I know you haven't been in Tier 1 all the time this year, but you know to look away from the wall.
Really is turning into the average FURIA fan still. So with the rifles, that's going to be reigning supreme on this day, but with the Sheriff in hand, Aspas has finally found his way over towards the fight. Still a 1v3 to take
Nice
care
shots from
of.
Havoc, though. He's been
Too
doing
much
great.
as well. Counting for the position here, FURIA.
Yeah, if you're LEV, you're kind of happy with the damage done against two of them.
Did I ever say I was
Havoc
worried?
got his
Not
ult.
even in the
They got
slightest.
res now as well. They're in a good spot.
Shandy's been
Off comes up for
statistically
Aspas. Where's he
a
going?
bottom
A, and they
player.
want to go
Listen,
A?
I don't care. I don't care at all. The vibes have improved massively since he was added to the team. He seems to have given them more of a determination to succeed, a bit more focus, and also there was less pressure because FURIA were essentially out of things by the time he arrived. But I think all of those things together since adding him have created a squad that's actually now able to, you know, go toe-to-toe with some of these top squads, at least for the beginning halves of these maps.
I think that's what he brought to his prior teams too, NIP, back at Reykjavik.
I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous. Tom's in trouble, and
In a
looking
transfer,
like
moving into
Aspas
position.
also.
Aspas, he missed his shot too. They know there's an op online.
Oh, Molly doesn't go
just
deep
shy.
enough. Dude, there's 5
close
people
to that.
here. Talk about another rotate from
Aspas
Lev.
Still has a dash too. Now it's active as the wall goes down.
I mean, this is just going to be
Ult for
counter
ult.
lockdown here.
Many
Don't-
chances.
Shot.
That's
That
just
is
onto
an
the
actual
elbow.
shot. It's just an elbow
4v1
showing.
from Aspas.
Res
They're gonna
goes
try and
in.
force their way through, but
Instant res, but
Nothing
they might get
to,
locked down.
and nothing
yeah,
to do
no way
anything
to
on
break
that.
this one, so just have to give
Well,
it
we
the space
thought
on
so.
either side. Detainments.
Only for the attackers.
Yeah.
And that might actually buy time for Aspas to not be able to do anything when they hit the site, but they'll slow down.
And they're slowing down because by the time they got into the site, those players would be undetained and starting to throw snake bites at them and high tides, that kind of thing. So FURIA, the lack of noise should make Lev worried about B.
Has at least pulled King.
Havoc is lurking up tube instead of up mid. So he's not going to be
Timing
able to
on
actually help.
timing on Havoc's luck is pretty
And
good.
instead gonna go for a
No
late
way.
lurk.
Mazino checked
Ball
window,
broken.
That's the
took to
buy
wait
time for
bottom and
Havoc.
middle, and then checked window again. In that
Feeling a lot
small
of pressure
timing
there.
that he wasn't
And Shandy's
watching
just opened
window,
things up himself. Doesn't need the fight
Havoc
to really
pushed all the
pay
way
off.
through.
It's being watched
Yeah, I
for.
think he
King
saw him.
alerted. Tech still down lower. Plan has to come down and it's
Nicely
covered.
done from
Up
Noz.
on the high ground. Noz was there. 2v1 now. King has got to do a lot as the IGL has been faced up. Double body still with that molly. Saved it for the rainy day. Up and around. Good
Ooh.
movement. Clean with it. Up. Still not anticipating it. Dodging, juking, weaving up on the ropes. It's too much to deal with.
dude, I like this from FURIA though. They're
FURIA.
fine together.
Now
How
finding
did
the
Zan get
advantage,
double
now
kill?
finding that 1-round lead.
That is the question.
What is going on?
I'll tell you what, the slow pace is working for FURIA. A timeout absolutely needed for Leviathan here.
Yeah, they're really chill.
Aspas, when he's been running the
They're also fine to
operator,
like call
has
cancel
not
on
been
their
able
A
to
hit and
grab
then just
info
re-hit all
from
the time.
He gets a kill in this spot, but they're lacking information, I think partly because if he had a rifle in his hand, they'd probably be more incentivized
that
to
is
set
disgusting.
him up on aggressive lines. Oh,
Yeah, that's
that's
cheap.
how he got the
That's
kill.
what I'm looking
TikTok
for.
walls!
That's what I'm looking for. None of the standard stuff. Break up the crossfires.
I think Jorgamo hit us with one of those last time he was
Yeah,
playing
same
Sage
one.
on this map. Looking lovely out there. What an angle to pull out. Well, Shandy's walls have been setting up a lot of these engages. The really, really late round engages into A. When they finally commit, the Sage wall goes out. And you know it's business time. Lev knocked down onto an eco. Have we seen...
What?
Just dominating.
Yeah, apart from coming out of a pistol round or something, but... It was kind of like close back and forth, but it
Yeah.
didn't feel like Lev were on the ropes at any point. This actually feels like FURIA could start cycling a bit of momentum here. They're one away from Pit, for example.
All I know is Lev
Sage Wars? Yeah, the Sage is doing good at the moment.
Right,
It's like what Sideshow said. It's kind of what I talked about earlier as well. The fact that they're always saving it. Never using it early.
No, I'm not backstab. I'm just
like if
saying
people are here that watch
right now,
the
Lev is
Liquid
way
Fnatic game, there's a lot of Sage War here, but no one pushing through. And we haven't seen that once. It's always Sage War into full commit.
Alright. Dart's broken, just barely though, so Con can't disrespect it. Grabbing an orb up.
And if they were to try to play for an ult orb here, Lev don't have a way of particularly dissuading them. Instead, they're pushing up on the other side of the map. Tex has got really deep towards B. And it's going to be Havoc's job
It's
to
A
hold
simulator at the moment.
It's high
The Icebox Classic.
I mean, Brutal for FURIA, just inability to push back through as well, but
they've just been waiting them out, though.
Yeah, they have. The noise cuts have been working nicely, making Lev stew.
Oh, once again, another bait with the wall this time.
And normally that's been the signal to go.
There's an angle though, missed opportunity by Icebox. Flooded players in, they've definitely got the bodies, but it's all about converting it when you've only got the weaponry at hand still. Icebox overblades him again. Anything's possible. This wall in his face is just so damn annoying. 40 seconds.
Liquid Wall? This is Fnatic. This is Fnatic like this. E2 is this one.
Kill. Yeah, straight up onto the high ground angle. Again, it's even down. Mazzino's just there. Again, body shots. Doing the work.
But yeah, it is the wall they're using. It was a good time to mention it because actually went for the same thing and they did push through.
Out of the picture now. He's got to get a move on. Running all the way over towards B.
Yeah, I mean, he's got time.
Doesn't look like it's going to be red here by Lev. He might be able to catch his timing.
Mid, I think he had time to go B
main.
Yeah,
he had time to go B main.
Even though the Lev players have heard footsteps, you've got to run in the middle of that reckoning anyway. So they haven't got the read that he's headed over to B here. Unfortunately, it's not somebody like Nozwa or Khalil in the post plant here, where one of these plants would have got the ult online. Havoc's still far away from lockdown.
And going through mid actually allowed him to get
Havoc
that
seeing the smoke, just kind of knows he's a little bit wrecked. You try reposition to yellow before they get here.
Make things difficult.
Like this.
Spot. High tide's already ripped
Yeah, this is a good play from him. Behind the one-way smoke, he's would have been wrecked.
Yep, Havoc realized he needs
also, knowing that he's up against the harbor, probably has to kill Cove.
Not enough, but almost there.
Yeah, he gave that a good try.
Reset of the rifle.
That's tough.
The trade online for King, and so brings it 4-4.
Lev making a hard read coming out of that attack timeout, in my opinion, just deciding, well, FURIA in the slow-paced rounds have mostly just been re-hitting A. When we see them early A, the chances that they're re-hitting, it's been like 4 times compared to 1 that they rotated B. So if you're going to gamble and stack on a spot, just put bodies on the A site. And now, I think we need to see the adaptation from FURIA, where they do the same kind of thing, pressure over towards A, but have at least a lurker, if not the entire squad rotating over quietly and taking B control.
And you mentioned the op from Icebox not being able to find too much. This time, though, getting really aggressive.
Oh, he is a lot to jiggle, just trying to bait it out. The pre-fire not finding the target. Drone as well.
That's a lot of info. 4 people.
So this is good early round information that FURIA is set up for some kind of a control or push, but it doesn't help Lev get mid-round, late-round info. And this is what I was wanting to see. Yeah. FURIA making it feel like one of their standard re-hits, but instead contacting over to the other side of the map.
There's this one going up, trap dash with the dart as well.
Oh, this is sick, though.
Nowhere to hide. Still, Texas covering.
Oh my, the third shot is beautiful. Impressive, yeah.
That is just filthy. Whips it around in a 180 fashion here for.
Oh, he just won him around, so there was looking done.
Reeling. I don't know which way to look. Spikes.
He was literally the solo holder of B.
Everywhere.
Yeah. And Havoc, there's no piece of
he's done enough though.
Khalil. Let's bail him out from one angle, though. With Tex being removed, doesn't have to worry about his back as much. Still need to regain control of this one, though. With 30 seconds left, and it's complete control. A dash across line now. It's going to be really difficult with the pre-aim onto it. It's impeccable. Molly going wide and around as well.
Oh my goodness.
Needs to be claimed, and it will be just that. Followed through by Cop.
Yeah, that got close, man. 7 HP.
I'll say that was unlucky for FURIA. They dropped the spike in the worst position
possible. Yeah, that's also true, but I mean, this is just all down to Tex.
Most of the time, Tex is not going to be good for 3. Did he get in that round?
Yeah, he shouldn't be getting 3 here. He's just an absolute god.
Tex slander is ridiculous.
No, it's not slander. My point being that FURIA should be able to trade out 1 player with 3 of them.
It sounded personal. I don't know.
No personal bias to that whatsoever. I'm not wearing a FURIA jersey at all. It reminds me of the beginning of Sunset.
Double share, force them down to a low buy.
Had the right read on the
They're probably going to use some
but
ults into this one. It's not the worst round to that.
Yeah, it's okay, Josh. I understand it's hard to be biased for FURIA.
Hit down. It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, classic Sasha.
Oh, King. He's worried about it. Takes
oh my
covers.
goodness, he's just incredible at the moment.
There, just up onto the high ground. MW not getting away with it.
They had ults to try.
Yeah, LEV are the good one. LEV are the ones with the good lineup.
And then tried to
they have the one that covers the wall here, leaks out here, and they have the cubby here.
Instead, they're just saving those potentially for round 11 when rifles are on board.
And
look at how difficult this pit is.
spending some time on this.
Hunter's Fury. Hello. Okay. Why not?
That's quite nice. I mean, that gives Havoc a free ult in the next round. I'll take that every day. Silver linings to these storm clouds.
Down as well. They might even opt to use it even now into the post if they find a good position and spot for it, but they want to play aggressively in this post. Doubled up.
The FURIA players are staying inside the pit right now. Havoc on top. Shanji trying to find a position inside.
And if you looked at King's POV right now, it would just be a green screen. Like even though he has a cubby here, like you can't see anything. But the ult doesn't go down. He does. That's outrageous.
One bullet to the head, just called there. A bit of unluckiness.
He does his job on this one.
Havoc. Shandy. Tuck tight. We've seen miracles from this spot at least with the pit up, but it drops down.
Very nice.
Face of black.
Again, not worried about this round. It's a gimme to Leviathan. But the ult situation going into round 11, that's what you've got to pay attention to here. They've got lockdown on Havoc. There is a potential for a lockdown on the other side, but Nozwa could break it with his Hunter's Fury. And previously that was balanced because Com had his own ult, and he just kind of ripped it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure really why even. And there's a little bit of pressure in this situation, but King should be feeling fairly safe inside the pit with the rest of his team around him.
Okay, 4 ults. This should be FURIA's round.
That's interesting. This
I mean, this would be a very good time for LEV to do something a little bit mental. Like a 4-person walk push middle or something like that. Oh, especially after a timeout. Maybe it's too obvious after a timeout now. That's annoying.
And normally the ethos is, if it's the beginning of the half, throw the ults out there. But as it gets towards the end of the half, like here, where we're at round 10, round 11, round 12, you're not going to get another one back. There's no way.
Yeah.
So it means that you have to be thinking about the tactical, strategical side of things. And I think that FURIA have got a great opportunity to get at least one round on the board here out of the final 2, just by using these ults.
Yeah, LEV are doing good though. I mean, attack side of map, 6 on defense already. You would take a 6-6. Like, so anything else at the moment is going to be a bonus.
Super aggressive off the back of them trying to have a player stuck in the Hunter's Fury.
Interesting to see a FURIA because they've done the timeout like holds a default. Like most likely it would probably be like 4-1 with a Killjoy.
So that they can't get in position.
Especially with Icebox's op, a lot of times he can go selectively try to challenge one of those players who has a crucial ult like Havoc.
Let's go.
Now, if Nozwa wants to throw the round and do something very funny, you could try to ult Aspas.
He's holding it down.
MW0 picks up his own.
Don't want to break the drum from though, so clears off. That is just.
Nice bait from him that he's going back to yellow, as long as he doesn't actually peek.
Just baiting like he could go for the re-peek. So lockdown is used relatively early.
They got double molly here from Tex. And I think he may position himself for a lockdown late. That makes it awkward for Nozwa.
The spam coming in. Space given up onto the side needs to be vacuumed up here by FURIA. Plant, deep, very deep plant, and an even deeper pit still. It's going to be a lockdown. After the back ping down. Has to be broken and destroyed. It looks like it is. Just spam that as well from the extra bullets that were coming their way. FURIA, the game plan is good.
Yeah, it's a nice fight,
the way that they've just sailed their way through for this one.
Tex is going to gamble, jump down to find the Viper. Or they're just going to save, waiting for Com maybe to get his lurk down through tube.
Does Khalil get Batmaned?
The longer this goes without any random spam kills as well, the more LEV just have to give it up. They're not getting anything.
Yeah, Com is looking for exits already instead of actually peeking on tube.
Yeah. Just backing away. So, FURIA.
Yeah, he might be able to get a lot of...
The money for FURIA going to this last round, if they can get a lot of exit kills.
Lovely movement though. Just trips up Com for a second.
I don't actually think the money does matter in that situation, though. They've got plant money. They've all got over 400. They get 3K.
I mean, 3 ults, you would expect FURIA to win it.
Straight up the wrong call from
they use some nice ults on this one. Killjoy ult to get some map control, the Viper ult, and then the Viper ult gave them freedom to spam the Killjoy ult through the wall. It was all pretty nice.
This guy's got the abacus out.
It was all really good. Now we're going to Sage, 'Rez. That's about it. Just need to keep an eye on Sand, make sure that he kind of baits his team for this one.
You're right, 12 for the 12. 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 12 for the 12
Most teams, when they have this, would just fight over towards here, just so that you can drop down and get a safe res.
Over towards A. LEV have mostly been stacking the A side. This time, swapping it up, expecting FURIA to do something different. FURIA like, nah, I'd rather go A.
It's been part of the game plan for them. This time, though, MW with the op in his hands. It will slow them down.
They've been playing fairly slowly towards A anyway, though.
Tom just hopping up on top of the box. Maybe he could have caught a timing there when the drone's in his face, but surely feeling the heat.
One of the big differences to the way that FURIA is playing it's not
incident.
5 people towards A.
There's a lot of references we could do to that Liquid game.
If he wanted to, could try to take some space.
Wasn't.
He's playing very safely at the moment, though.
Great Icebox to watch.
They're leaving, but Khalil doesn't have too much information. It's not like he knows that B is empty.
Here.
They're going to try this A fake into the mid to B again.
They've got the read, though.
Not quite.
I think something that FURIA did not get down was the actual
shot.
Rest of the util from
and
Mazino.
Tex this time
actually gets a kill through mid, though.
doesn't get them all.
Still with a knife out as well. And like I said earlier,
keep an eye on Mazino. 1 kill.
The bodies.
1 kill does mean
arriving to the scene.
Oh, MW.
He gets his ult.
That's perfect.
Icebox using the elevation of that little ramp there, making it really difficult for MW to hit that shot.
And that's the ult that I was talking about. That actually changes everything, man. That kill pretty much kills it.
Exactly to where FURIA
he wants to try res, but at the same time he wants to try plant. They spam the wall, and over towards A they've normally been good with the wall, but here he's it early. Shout out to Mazino here, man. He did so much.
But I'm impressed with what FURIA put together. I feel good.
5.
Similar to Sunset.
Probably, I mean, they got to win a pistol.
LEV won the pistol, and FURIA are still only 2 rounds away at the half. If they can do the same as Sunset and pick up a pistol on the back of the halftime, then we've got a real game going. They just have to not fumble it and lose 5 in a row.
I think LEV is playing great too, so FURIA actually challenging. This is in their last match.
Yeah,
very impressive.
Good signs for the rest of the regular season.
Yeah, definitely.
Week 5 and beyond.
Absolutely, and only 2 rounds standing the difference between them. We'll see how it makes the difference as well heading into the pistol round of the next half.
I got muted again, sorry. I have a theory. Okay. The bold theory. Yeah, I do think they could test more tricasts. A lot of potential tricasts that would work. Has anyone been like on Sean's stream? Does he not want to do casting anymore? Or anything like that, casting wise? He's committed to the streaming life. He's always who I would go to as like a third caster. Okay, Desp, now you're cooking. Crash Hacker with the tier 1. Thank you so much for the 3 months, man. Good point. Did I miss any subs? No, I think we're good.
We're here during the halftime, and I'm joined by TCK. It is so great to have you here, and this is your first ever international trip, right?
Yeah, I'm so glad to be here. I'm so happy. I'll be able to co-stream Cloud9 games in the playoffs. So yeah, I'm loving it. I've been here for 5 days in LA now. I've already eaten a lot of stuff, a lot of good stuff, and I'm enjoying it, yeah.
I saw you went to Topgolf recently with your teammates, so you have to dish the truth. Who is bad, who is good, and how are you?
Okay, I was like definitely bad. Valorant's probably the only thing I'm good at. Rooney was killing it. Oxy was like the kind, he was the same size of the club, so yeah. A little bit difficult for him there, but yeah, he nailed it. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. My first time playing golf, actually, so.
I'm sure it was a lot of fun just to hang out with your Cloud9 teammates and everything like that. Last question. I saw earlier you tweeted a photo wearing an Aspas headband. But obviously FURIA is the Brazilian team. We know Aspas is an amazing Brazilian player. So who are you really rooting for?
You put me in a difficult situation out here, huh? Okay, so like I'm cheering for FURIA so they can win a game. Like Leviathan has already won like almost every match. just lost for Cloud9, biggest team, right? But Aspas is one of my closest friends, so I'm really cheer for him. Like, he's a big inspiration for me. So yeah, let's go Aspas, let's go.
Well, we're about to find out. Let's head back to the chaotic trio. It's over to you guys.
And we're going to find out as well, you know, what the outcome is of this one. The pistol round, obviously great importance. Golf was mentioned too. It's only a matter of time between you two challenge each other to a game.
Yeah, the most competitive of sports.
Of course.
I think I'd wax you.
Okay, they gotta win a pistol on this.
FURIA looking
They're
like
up against the Genji.
Yeah, MW
Genji double sheriff.
Surely this is quite evident now. Deep down as well. Orchestrates a lot. Jeez. It's all being watched for. He'll be lucky to even just get anything.
Dude, it felt like he didn't even get a chance to proper swing. Like, he wanted to wide swing for his teammate to be able to get out. Didn't even get out of the choke point, really.
Gets the heal, though, from Shandy. Recon dart being thrown over towards yellow really makes it look like LEV are trying to take some B control in the same moment that they contact up.
How many oxys do you think that guy could leg press? Good question.
Why is he peeking there?
Leg press?
He should just be calling for his team.
Ooh, man.
He thinks he's better.
Yeah,
And you know what?
I reckon he could do a
situation,
lot,
wasn't,
bro.
but
Like 10? At least.
A couple of rounds from now, he's going to absolutely obliterate Aspas, and he's going to think back to this.
That's a hard ask, but...
I mean, right now, this is the most dangerous period for FURIA to let this game slip. Because it's competitive right now, but pistol, bonus, those sorts of things, that's all of a sudden LEV going to be up very close.
Minimum, you're looking at 9-5.
Flank through mid as well. The school
Oh,
of
that's
Com
unlucky.
Dropping down.
Yeah, and the must-win pistol looks like it's not going their way. Ooh,
Feel the
okay.
pressure and the heat here. FURIA at least accounting for the mid flank. There's a wall in their face. Just a shoulder check right through, spots it. And Khalil not making a good go of it. Nothing else to play for here, other than just pad the stats. Why not? But Timmy steals the last one. So
Continuing
85.
with the outrageous
Set up well
win
as
rate
well.
of the
Win that
double
pistol round.
sheriffs.
Most likely up to 9 here for LEV.
Someone's gonna
This
do a
is the
stat.
dire circumstance
Someone's
we were
gonna
talking
do
about
the
for FURIA.
stats, man.
Yeah, it's not
I
looking amazing,
reckon
especially if LEV end up running away with this
70-something%.
round. You have to do damage
What I
here,
reckon
so
for
that
double
LEV are not
sheriff
coming
win
into
rate.
their
Yeah.
bonus with massive
What a
amounts
shot,
of
bro.
weaponry. What is that shot from King?
You said that everybody was looking for him, but
The
that was
message
just
where you
a
are, Des.
nasty flick. That's absurd.
Full 90-degree flick to the left. Destroys the first player, and they're aware of a second.
I was talking to Minnie about this. I think we were going to do something similar on Coach Potatoes.
But he's also missed the action. He's trying to look to take it through
But
mid.
I'm
There's
also
nobody
interested
really
because
there.
I think Mini
It's in the
anti-strats
Curry spot.
a little different to me.
Goodbye.
We talked about it before.
Oh, swings coming out. Has to reload.
But I kind of want to see how he anti-strats anyway, and then just we could do like a double version of it.
Com now to hold on to the flank.
Com could
Dude, I could.
easily
I mean,
overwhelmed in this
I was
position.
tempted to even just show like some anti-strats that we used to have.
Slight off angle.
He has no help.
I would
Yeah,
have
he's
to
got
talk
a
to
stinger,
Bacon
though.
as well because
Yeah, close
Bacon
quarters
did
into the
insane
action.
amount of it.
Here's all the footsteps. Doesn't know the rough position, but LEV full backside.
I still got
control.
loads of them.
It's all occurring over towards the flank.
Oh,
Oh, jump spot.
He's
He's
getting
getting dropped. He's getting swarmed.
Whoa, man! How are the
Does
people
the
this
job.
insane
Gives
with
it
this
the
thing,
business.
dude? It is insta lock into
I'll be
headset.
honest, this round LEV should have
And
lost
they
multiple
pick up the
fights
main
a
gun.
lot earlier than that. Com should not be getting 2. He's swarmed. But
Only a
once
stinger
again,
here? Okay.
just like you saw in the mid fight that MW had to clean up onto Tex. Nobody's swinging with him. He's swarmed, but everybody's taking ones.
I mean, that's partly because MW dashed away after taking the first shot. I think for style points, he wanted to look better in the clip. He doesn't need to be dashing off in that situation. Maybe he wasn't expecting to see someone there and got spooked. Anyway, did they do enough damage? I'm not too sure about that. LEV's weaponry is still looking quite good over here. And Khalil, I have seen monstrous things from him in this position against 100 Thieves.
This man is manifesting right now.
Yeah, but the
Mind
thing
you,
is,
Josh.
you just manifest a bunch of util in your face and he's neutralized. You can't get those legendary one taps.
And with the orb, you now have an ult into it.
I
Harbor ult.
mean, not going to be trying to fight for that.
And they've done a good job of creating a question mark over towards here. So we're going to keep at least 3 people close. They've done maybe a little bit of homework. I mean, it's just a normal amount of mollies over towards here, but shot goes over towards default as well. That creates even more pressure. Again, as we can see, they do insert one over towards B, but it still does the same thing. And instead of 3, actually holds 4 here.
So if somebody on FURIA wins a big duel,
for that re-exploration, Aspas. The dash is for. Gets himself out of there.
Arboralt doesn't hit anyone, doesn't make the sound. So they know that all of this is clear. And then I thought maybe with that information, he might try and stick in the corner to get a kill, but does get out of there.
He's playing a different patch. That dart had like 3 scans.
It's not getting broken. Here we are. Tom's still just going to be holding up
Why
close.
does they put so much heat to it?
With the weapons.
Oh, nice shot.
This is precision
Oh, man.
and surgical by
The
King.
people are really wrecking with the Guardian recently.
There's the answer by FURIA.
They've been watching more Gen G, but...
Again. He's going to walk around, wrap around here.
A full wall.
Diffusing.
Into his face. Diffusing.
Yeah.
Needs to be that pressure.
No way. What went on? What was going on the spike here?
LEV win the round, but FURIA.
What was going on with the spike?
They dodged being posted all
Yeah, that didn't look convincing.
I did not know commas from the hood like that.
Yeah, that was nuts.
That is.
Papa has a sound cue. Yeah, you know, like the gong. Yeah, it will make that sound. If no one's there, it's completely silent.
And then watching for the flank didn't really have any impact. Normally you see Aspas deep up in these A.
Yeah, this one didn't hit anyone, so it was silent, even though he was close, but wasn't in the initial
through his own
initial hit.
wall, pushing towards spawn. This time he sat back. It was like, you got me right, boys.
Yeah. Went around on your own.
Yeah, and it's going to be a miracle timeout.
Come out, but he is nowhere near, and we might end the game before then, because it's 10-5 right now. Only 3 rounds left for LEV.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried for FURIA, because that was the round that they had to stop the rot. And unfortunately, it's spreading.
It's stinking up.
That is a great sign, I'm not going to lie. That is a great sign.
Lyrosphere with the tier 1. Thank you so much for that, dude. Welcome into Slug Club. Thank you. The support, thanks for the tier 1.
This is where they're really going to be stretched thin. They need another one of those miracle rounds. The
Appreciate you doing that.
Winning a few of them on Sunset.
Yeah, that would
set them straight.
Would be absolutely perfect for FURIA in this kind of situation. I think LEV are playing the attack side quite nicely, though.
Oh, this was beautiful from King. Look at that. And then he gets double faced, but it's too late from them. FURIA, I mean, they need to bring those a little earlier. The coordination needs to be on time.
Wait, you jumped into Twitch just to sub, and then you're back to YouTube chat?
Have you ever
Respect.
seen a kill from that?
I mean,
Thank
in
you for doing that.
2022 or something, yeah.
I mean, it's still effective, don't get me wrong. It's
Yeah, hard
but I
timeout
think
really
people
gun-wise.
like, oh,
So
is it gonna
maybe
be
change up for the next round, but...
We'll watch it just in case. Clear. Plays down his all for the one way. Using it for plan denial.
Eco strats? I mean, teams have a lot of eco strats. It's a lot harder to do good eco strats these days just because of the pressure of the outlaw. You just got so much less util.
This is nice by LEV. Try and take that
TCB. Whoa,
nothing
thank
to
you with the
chance.
Prime, man. Welcome in as well.
With a
Welcome
lot
into
of
Slug
money
Club.
here, this is easily how you shut
Thanks
down
for the support, man.
anti-eco.
Thanks for using your Prime.
We'll seek to overwhelm, and again, they're losing the
Can they
battle.
get that
There's
orb?
more of attrition that's occurring, at least with it now.
Yeah, last bullet time.
Yeah, safe hands from him.
A little spin there.
We will see what the next buy round's got.
Lose MW and Nosworth pick up the pieces. What's left of it? Not too much in terms of the chances. It's LEV up to 11, almost assuredly.
And I'm afraid it does feel very similar to map 1, where FURIA are right there with them, toe to toe the whole time. And then unfortunately the second half
Aspas, yeah, he's one of them.
They run out of gas.
Doubt about it.
They can't keep it going. It was rifle rounds.
What kind of music do I like? Who am I listening to loads at the moment? Like Architects, I listen to a lot.
It's like skimmed milk, surely.
That kind of music. Bring Me the Horizon, I guess, like olderish stuff.
Yo, anybody
That kind of vibe.
big drinkers in the house? I didn't know we were sponsored by Big Milk out here. This is crazy.
The dairy industry's got its hooks all over.
This
the place.
is kind of fast on that. Oh man. Wait, did they anti this? I think they antied this.
They get nothing. It's a wasted
Yeah, they did vision block. Then the jab made sound
King's
going
taking a ton of
close.
damage, though.
They
One
thought they were
shot to
trying
the
to
body
fight close here,
from a
and then they
Vandal.
just insta-sub
done.
in reaction. Pretty sure
Too worried
they
about
did a bit of homework into this.
Shandy posted. They hear the drop down. I see the drop down. Aspas. Sky again. He's empowered now. Shandy removed. Up onto the high ground. Perched. Control of the rifle is there. At least maintained for Nozo. Not enough though. Try and get that one. It's traded out by Tex. Reposition. Repeat. Straight to the dome. Overkill. If you ask me, but MW does. Let's get the job done now. Leaving it down to 2. King and Com.
King, maybe?
Over the top. Not expected.
Doable.
When he's scoped in like that, that's too hard.
Okay, Com's got a decision here though. Do you back off and try to play with your ult, or are you looking to go forwards? And clearly, as you can see, taking the more aggressive option.
Yeah, just again maintains control, gets the kill, leaves it down to Havoc. 1v2 has no idea where these players could
Nicely
be.
handled from Com here. It was a nicely handled 2v3 from them as well. As soon as they knew the op was here, the decision from King to go up on the top was one for sure. Kavinki, thank you so much for the 9 months. Appreciate the tier 1, dude. Thank you for that.
And you know what the difference from Sunset? I know the score kind of feels like the same. We're going in the same pattern here in the second half, but that's the first like super tight round that we've had. And on Sunset, we had a ton of them that FURIA was actually coming out with.
Yeah.
D. Weber as well with the 7 months. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate you as well. Thank you for the tier 1, dudes. A lot of subs in a row. Thank you very much, everyone.
Getting a tag at least under Shandy with 1 player dropped as well. It's almost inevitable. The Avalanche might just come crashing down unless MW has something.
Yeah, I was going to say you can have a hero around here.
Stands up to the challenge. But Schwarber and Oswald getting
Gonna need a lot of hero rounds, but
Same 2 players from last round.
gotta start somewhere.
It needed to happen, didn't it?
One enemy
Tag up.
remaining.
Coverage onto belt. They know exactly where Com is.
The crowd are looking for the Com ace.
I heard that.
Listen, you never know. He's at the top.
19 and 9.
Dark
He pulled
wetsuit
off a
as well
1v3
with
on
the
Sunset.
4
It
months.
was a
Thank you for the
backbreaker
prime.
very early on though.
You've done that as well,
Not
dude.
so much a backbreaker, I suppose. It's just like a little twist that you feel later
Appreciate
on in
you
the
getting
day.
involved, man.
To start with, needs to take out one of these players that are rapidly approaching the site. MW's got the high ground angle.
And these clutches are so tough.
Yeah.
Once you plant the spike, then the util starts flying.
Khalil's not giving him anything.
I mean, the jets start flying.
Com sticking this one, but his back's open to it.
Okay. Yeah, that's, I mean, round number 1 for the hero plays. It's going to do that 6 more times.
Wow, we get to match point from LEV, and all of a sudden, the FURIA fans away. They're like, oh, we could get a cut.
That wasn't even from Josh as well. He's just sat with his arms crossed.
Well, no, I was liking what I was seeing there from MW. It's big. We've been missing a round where MW really takes over with knives. I think he's had multiple opportunities and hasn't really been able to deliver. The problem is, you're looking up at the top and they need another 6 of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely has to get a lot cleaner.
Tags onto Aspas.
But no one shot their recon, so they at least know.
Here's the fight, yeah, walking all the way.
Oh, I thought Tex would be good for that all day. Trade?
Needs to return it.
No way.
And he doesn't get it.
That's a sick.
Barely missing the timing on
Big
it.
timing of the
Could
stage
be better.
roll. Yeah, and you get
that's a
a
movie
Viper
script.
on
Just
top
put
of
it
that
all
because they
in the
decided
same
not to
life.
spam it, so pretty confident there's only one there. Instant reaction, drone, wall up, take A. One away from Harbor Roll, so if he gets planted, get Harbor Roll. Not that he would want to use it into this, they probably should.
I've gone for the reaction though.
Only use it if it gets close and then
No denial.
just save them all for one round.
Away.
Yeah, they got the option. Oh, okay, well, we're using it.
Any signs of life from FURIA, they're going to be trying to defend this one. Out through the back of the site. Dart. Down to the back.
Ooh, that's a bad dart on top of Jen. It's not scanning anything.
Covered up as well. To Molly, to Reckoning. It's all seeking to delay. FURIA still in the danger zone for this one. Doesn't matter if they got this player advantage. They need the kills to start coming in. Dash forwards as well. Predicted by
Wow,
Aspas.
impressive.
It's red across the board. It painted the bloody walls of it. LEV are on fire right now.
Yeah, I mean, fair play, man. Convincing 4v5 from them in the end.
Put a pretty bow on the finish.
Okay,
Onto this round.
fast day,
Onto the
and
map, onto
with
the
this,
series.
LEV are almost
To the season 2.